What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the World's TV YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow so you don't miss out on any of this brand spanking new content moving forward. So, with all the stuff that's going on and the government, controlling people or having a bigger plan to further control people and to further put people in debt and have all these social credit scores, one centralized banking system, to have access and complete control of your digital, private, secure files. This article that was posted, that was actually sent to me from a friend, excuse me, not from a friend, my bad, that I saw on one of my news break apps. Interesting, and just further points that is just another step for them to further have access to your private information. So the TSA now wants to scan your face at security. Here are your rights, according to this article. So 16 major domestic airports are testing facial recognition tech to verify IDs, excuse me, and it could go nationwide in 2023. Now, again, you want to call these people conspiracy theories. A lot of people, including Alex Jones, sometimes nutty ass, even talked about this. They talked about the social credit score. They want to talk about centralized bank. They want to talk about universal ID. And here is a prime example of them trying to implement this stuff as early as next year. So this was written by Jeffrey Flower, December 2nd, so a couple days ago. Next time you're at airport security, get ready to look straight into a camera. The TSA wants to analyze your face. The Transportation Security Administration has quietly testing controversial facial recognition technology for passenger screening at 16 major domestic airports. Continuing. This is interesting. For passenger screening at 16 major domestic airports from Washington to Los Angeles, and hopes to expand to across the United States as soon as next year. Kiosks with cameras are doing a job that used to be completed by humans, checking the photos of travelers' ID to make sure that they are not imposters. Also continuing, the TSA says facial recognition, which has been banned by cities such as San Francisco, helps improve security and possibly gotta cut out there. Yes, helps improve security as well as possible efficiency, but it's also bringing an unproven tech with civil rights ramifications we still just don't understand to one of the most stressful parts of traveling. After hearing concerns from Washington Post readers who encountered face scams while traveling, I wanted to know how the TSA is using the tech and what to know, and how the TSA and what to know, what your rights are. Everybody wants better safety, but is it really safer? And what is real cost? So then he talked about he quizzed TSA Jason Lim to help run the program, all that type of bullshit. But I just wanted to say, I'm going to skip a couple of pages, scroll down. The system is generally for passenger security screening. You can step up to the travel document checker kiosk and stick your photo ID into a machine. Then you look into the camera for up to 5 seconds. The machine compares your live photo to one it sees on your ID. They will call this one-to-one verification system, comparing face to one ID. Even though the software is judging you, if you're an imposter, there's still a human agent there to make the final call, or at least for now, in parentheses. So how accurate is it? The TSS says it has been better at verifying IDs than the manual process. The technology is definitely a security enhancement. Lim said we are so far very satisfied with the performance of the machine's ability to conduct facial recognition properly. And again, there's like a whole bunch of stuff I'm not gonna continue to bore You guys, when it's come down to the rights part, do you have to participate? None of this facial recognition technology is mandated for now. Those who do not feel comfortable will have to present their ID, but they can still tell the officer they do not want their photo taken, and the officer will turn off the live camera. There are also supposed to be signs around informing you of your rights, but does this mean you will get moved to a slower line, you get an extra pat down, or a mark on your record? You should have no derogatory experience based on your exercising rights at limb. If you suspect this has been happening, the TSA says you should look to or ask to speak with the manager. So here's my quick thoughts about this. Number one, technology. They're trying to make technology take over the world. Okay, we have all the smartphones nowadays with all the Apple devices and shit like that, the Android devices. They all have the fingerprint, and now they have the facial recognition, the Face ID. That is not there for your safety. That is there to keep an eye out on you. That is there to look at your personal information. You mean to tell me that we live in an age and day society where you can literally simply look at any app on your phone that you have, whether it's a banking app, YouTube, whether you want to access your photos, text, whatever the case may be, to simply look at it, and the phone is just going to use that Face ID technology just to simply unlock it? They're not storing any of that information. Apple is not storing any of your information. All the other third-party apps are not storing any of your information. If you believe that is not the case, then you are a fool and you're living in a complete lie. This is what they're talking about. Not only is this going to be bad for potential human rights, but they said, oh, that's not being mandated for now. We see how that bullshit went with the COVID vaccine mandates. This down the line will be mandated, because as we all know, people in the higher ups love lying to people. That is their cream de la creme. They love to feed us bullshit and continue to lie to us. They say one thing and go to the next. So this is going to be mandating, violating your rights, or they're going to come up with some law or some bill to say this is okay for security purposes. Number two, this is going to put a lot of people out of jobs. As you said, well, they're going to have at least one or two person to kind of verify the machine, so it's not, doesn't make any errors, or just as another verification process. I've been to airports before. There's a shit ton of people, security, staff, personnel that work there. You have machines slowly replacing these people. Hell, you have machines slowly replacing cashiers. You have machines slowly replacing, janitors. Fucking, you have a machine where you can activate to just clean the floors for you. You have your own checkout. When you go to any Target, Walmart, stuff like that, they're replacing the people who do the manual cashier labor. So now you're going to put more people out of job, more people are going to go homeless, more people are going to go to unemployment, because the whole fucking job market right now is so damn hard, and they're going to continue to rely on the government for unemployment benefits. So that's two. Number three, this has so many holes in it. As you know, technology always has some type of thing that goes wrong. Technology is never perfect. Who's to say that the machine can't catch on fire? Who's to say that there could be a glitch in the machine that's going to hold up the line, everybody else trying to travel? There's going to be so many things that could go wrong with this. I am against it. I think that this is a bad idea. If I was in a position of power, which I'm not, but if I was, I would do everything in my power to vote against it and to make sure that this not get enacted. But as you all know, they're going to try to push this as hard as they can, saying it's for safety, it's for more efficiency, when it's not. It's for them to keep control of you, to have easy access to you. They say, hey, listen, you said this that we didn't like, so we're going to ban you from traveling for X amount of days. Okay? It's already happening. If you say anything on these social media apps that's being monitored, you get suspended. You post something that's accurate information, but it doesn't go with the norm, with the narrative that they're trying to push, you got suspended. Before Elon Musk took over Twitter, look at how many Twitter accounts were suspended for quote misinformation about things, and it happened to be right. It was the main people who were working, the CEOs, the people behind the tech, that were the ones controlling all of this shit. So who's to say? you seen your account get suspended, whether you're a public figure or a regular Joe Schmo. You got your Twitter account, your social media account suspended because you didn't go along with the narrative that's being pushed. Everybody has to think the same. What makes you think that they cannot do the same thing with this new TSA facial recognition? You guys got to start thinking now. What they are doing, what they're trying to pass is not for your benefit. It's for their benefit. They don't give a fuck about you. If this shit pass, it's going to be another easier way for them to gain and monitor access of your private sensitive information, including your face. As scary and as crazy as that sound, yes. Come on, guys. We got to think. The people at the top do not give a fuck about the people at the bottom. Let me know what you guys think about this whole article. TSA facial recognition cameras might be in place starting next year, 2023. Do you agree, disagree with this? Do you disagree with what I said? Let your comments be known down below. Subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys later. Peace.